her in jail so bad. Like, she needed to go to jail. Deborah Stevenson's, you funky bitch.
Go to the Drake. What else are they gonna play? It's high and niggas won't take. Hey, I'm having my way. Say I ain't having this way. Say I ain't having this way. And like the
Alright, y'all, hopefully I'm in the middle. If I'm a little off center, my bad, but it's your girl Jetta J, and as you can see by the title, this is part 2 to the story time where I was robbed and had my identity stolen. If you haven't seen that video yet, I can put it down in the description so you can watch that first, just so you kind of know what's going on. The second part more so is gonna be like what I had to do and like the aftermath of getting it stolen. So yeah, you might want to watch the first one first if you have not watched it. And then of course, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Shout out to all my new subscribers and my subscribers that have been around for a minute. I fuck with y'all the long way. And yeah, let's go ahead and get into the story. All right, so I think where I left off in the last story was that, well, the last part was that I left the bar with Tequila and Brent. And yeah, so after I left the bar, y'all, this was like a Friday or Saturday, I went home and I was like crying to my grandma, bawling my eyes out some more. And of course I didn't tell her like what really happened, you know, about me popping the beat. But basically all she knew was I was drunk, went out, and I lost my wallet with all my stuff in it, right? My freaking ID, my credit card, my social security number. Yeah, she was just basically telling me, you know, the usual, you shouldn't have left it in there, you need to watch your stuff, watch your surroundings, you shouldn't have been out getting drunk, whatever. So I'm just like, girl, I already know that, what am I supposed to do? So she told me I would have to call the social security office in the morning, and then I think I had already called my bank. Like, as soon as I realized my card was gone, that was shut off. I'm not playing with you. So yeah, that was already shut off. So the only thing I had to do was call the social security office and like see what I needed to do from that point. I was looking up stuff online while I was crying and just trying to figure out like the next steps. They really don't give you that much information, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all, like, if you ever lose your social security number or get your identity stolen, just know there's literally not much you can do. Like, you're not getting a new social security number unless it's like super, super crazy, which I don't know, I feel like that's more so for celebrities and politicians and stuff like that who can get a new social. But us regular folk, you're not getting a new social. You can only do so much. So I had to wait to call the social security office, of course, because it's over the weekend, which I feel like that's crazy. You're the social security office and people lose their identities left and right. Like, y'all should have some type of customer service that's 24/7. That's just me personally. I feel like it's very important that y'all are open. So I literally have to wait until Monday. At this point, somebody could have already racked my credit to, not even racked it up, racked it down to like, I don't even know. So I'm just really like anxious about it. And like first thing in the morning when they were open, I did not care I had to be at work. I'm calling the social security office. So I call them and I'm basically just telling them like what happened. My social security card was lost, my ID, all this stuff, right? So they're basically telling me the only thing you can do is there's 3 major credit unions that I guess people try to go through to get credit cards and stuff like that. So yeah, they told me the name of the 3 places, the numbers to call, and basically I just had to spend my whole morning like calling these people, telling them what's going on, making an account, like all this. So that's what I did. I called, I know for sure one of them is Experian, and I don't know the other 2 for sure, but I'm sure you can find them online. Like, if anybody has had their identity stolen and you're watching this video, yeah, do your research. Like I said, there's 3 credit unions, and definitely call the social security office and let them know so that it's harder for people to create accounts in your name. So yeah, I basically had to lock up my credit and everything. I have all my accounts frozen, locked. You can't get in without like a pin and certain information, which honestly, I don't really feel like, well, I guess the pin number kind of helps. That's probably like the main thing that's keeping people out, because if this person has my ID, they have my credit card, they have my social security number, so that means they know exactly where I live. Well, they know exactly where I used to live. I did live there at the time. They know where I bank. They know my first, last, and middle name. They know my date of birth. They just know everything. Like, I just feel like there's not that many security questions that can really keep somebody from stealing your identity, especially if your identity is sold on like the black market or anything like that, which I now have to pay $20 a month to freaking Experian just to keep my identity locked so that nobody can fuck up my credit score. And then the good thing about it though is they do show you like if anybody's used your information. They show you if your information has been sold and like everything like that. Like even if it's not to do with like your credit, if it's just your name at all that anybody's tried to use, like they'll send you an alert and it'll have like all this stuff showing you and you can report it. And then they do all the work for you to like get it taken down. So yeah, you'll have to call 3 major credit unions to do that. When I got my apartment, that was a story too, because I literally had to call the credit union so that they could unlock my account. I had to answer all these questions. When I tell y'all, I was on the phone for 45 minutes with this man trying to verify my information. Like, it was crazy just for them to unlock my account. Like, so yeah, I can't complain too bad. I really still have anxiety about it, like to this day, and I'm gonna tell you why. But yeah, so after I've called the credit unions, I've called Social Security, turned my card off, I'm getting a new card, all that. I want to say not even a week, y'all. It was really like, it was like 2 months went by, and I still have screenshots of this, so I will try to put them in here if I can find them, because I know for sure I screenshot them. So like 2 months later, y'all, I get a notification in my email telling me that somebody named Deborah Stevenson, I'm saying her name, Deborah Stevenson, was trying to like make an appeal or something on my account. Basically just trying to say I'm somebody else and I'm trying to use her information. So y'all, I saw this while I was at work. I ran to the bathroom. I'm crying. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to call these people and like see what's going on. I didn't get to call them because I did have to go back to work. But as soon as I went on break, yeah, I called them. But in the bathroom, I was like reading over the email and stuff. And like I said, I'll try to put it in here. And I was just like, who is Deborah Stevenson? So I get on Facebook and I'm looking at this person's name and I'm trying to find them. I'm trying to see if they lived in the town where we were at, where we went to the bar. And I'm not finding this person. Like, I'm finding a lot of Deborah Stevensons. I don't even know if this is the right last name. I'm finding a lot of Deborah Stevensons, but I'm not finding anybody like with mutual friends or who's from that town. It's just like a bunch of random people. So I'm just like, damn, like I can't even use Facebook to try to figure out who this is. So when I finally get on lunch and I call them, I'm freaking out. I'm like, I just got an email from y'all saying that this lady's trying to make an appeal on my account and all this stuff. I wanted her in jail so bad. Like, she needed to go to jail. Deborah Stevenson, you funky bitch. And they're like, calm down, what's your information? So I give them my information and they're looking at my account and they're like, it doesn't look like anybody put in an appeal and it doesn't look like anybody's like recently tried to get into your account. And I'm like, y'all asses literally just sent me an email with this information telling me that this lady is trying to get my account. And it wasn't one email, y'all. Like, it was multiple emails that said like, oh, your appeal has been submitted. We received your appeal. Like, such and such, this is your like copy or whatever, just acknowledgement that it's been, you know, it went through. So I'm like, no, I'm telling you, somebody's been in my account and y'all sent me multiple emails about this. And the thing is, like, I don't think this person just randomly put in my email. Like, you would have to put in like my social or be trying to get into my account because you had a specific reason to be trying to get into my account. I have an email that's very specific to me to where it's not going to be one letter off or you accidentally put that in. Like, no, it's very specific. So I'm just like, no, y'all didn't send me these emails for no reason. You need to do some further digging because I don't want nobody stealing my identity. Like, I'm already stressed out, hair falling out and stuff. Like, I'm getting small. Like, I was stressed. So yeah, I'm like, no, y'all need to double check. So he's going through it or whatever, and he's like, I think they may have just used the wrong email. And I'm like, no, I'm telling you, this email is very specific. you didn't just put in like the wrong number or the wrong letter and now it's sending to me. Like, no, not at all. So he's like, we'll keep an eye on it. Like, don't worry about it. Your accounts are locked. Like, you don't have to worry about it. I don't think anybody's been trying to make an appeal, blah, blah, blah. So I'm screenshotting everything, and I'm like, I'm going to send you the screenshot so that y'all know next time somebody tries to get into my account, like, this is not me. So he's like, okay, send the screenshots over. So I send the screenshots over, and he's like, oh, yeah, that is odd. I'm not sure why you got those emails, but I don't see anything. Y'all, until this day, I be checking that account every day, checking my email every day. I'm paying the $20 for like the pro version. Like, yeah, I don't have time to be getting my identity stolen. You already stole it. So as y'all can tell, I never heard back from the bar we went to, and I never heard from Chocolate or friend 1 or 2 again. I really think they stole my identity, and I'm getting ready to block him because I forgot. That just reminded me. I'm getting ready to block him off of Facebook. I told y'all we added each other, because you're not gonna watch my story time and start thinking, oh, she had her social in there, let me dig this wallet back up. No, no, it's locked, it's over, it's a done deal. You're not getting into my account. So yeah, y'all, let this be a lesson to watch your surroundings, pay attention to what you're doing. Don't get so messed up to the point you barely know what's going on. Don't go back to random dudes' houses that you've known for like 3 hours and was dancing on. And absolutely do not, the most important thing, do not leave your social in your wallet, in your car, in a backpack, like in your purse, anywhere that it can be taken and that item can be taken off of you, or it can be broken into. I mean, I guess you can break into somebody's home too. Put it in a safe at this point. Put it in a safe. I don't know. Do whatever you got to do to make sure it's secure, because you do not want to have to go through this. I still have like anxiety about this to this day. Like I told y'all, I literally check it all the time. I check and see if anybody's been using my information, like all of that, because I'm just really scared like it's gonna come back and bite me in the ass. But I'm really hoping and praying that it like fell into the sewer or something, or they tried to use the card and they found out it was off, so they like trashed it. I'm praying that happened. But then again, Deborah Stevenson was on my shit, so I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I'm scared. I'm gonna be scared for life. Like till I'm gone, I'm gonna be scared that somebody's gonna try to steal my identity. I'm keeping my accounts locked. And that's that. So thank y'all for watching. I know this was kind of short, but this is just like a informational video, and also, you know, the aftermath of what happened after that night, a couple months later, and what followed like the days after. So yeah, y'all, be careful, don't do drugs. And I will see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Go to the Drake. What else are they gonna play?